Bitch, we got some shit to talk about today. But before we do, TJ, hit that music.
When I go, I drop. When I trip, I pop. When I go,
Hello and welcome back to the recap show. This is RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 13, and the name of the title was Karen's Gone Wild, and this bitch went off the rails.
Yeah.
But before we get into all of that craziness from this week, because I think we're going to have a long discussion today, let's get to some drag names. Okay. And I guess I'll just start things off. Today, I am Kinkalicious. Kinkalicious. I go by one name.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right.
What you got? What you got, babe?
Kinkalicious is crazy.
I just so my name today is Je suis perdu.
What?
I need the translation. I am.
It means what? I am confused.
Say it again.
In French, Je suis perdu.
Je suis perdu.
Yeah, I am confused. Yeah,
okay. I'm bilingual now.
Yes.
Yes.
That's French for all you people who are wondering. It's French.
Moi aussi, which is French for me also. Me as well. I am also confused.
Yeah.
But we will discuss.
Confusion.
Confusion. Look over there.
Look over there. Oh, God. We are of the same mind. If you did not know, we're of the same mind.
Wow.
Just in different bodies.
Gracious.
Oh, God.
Hey.
That was funny.
That was not playing.
Not at all.
At all.
Not playing.
Not at all.
This is normal, though, for us. But anyway.
What is your name?
My name, I'm inspired by Chris's name last week. My name is and you got a French name. Oh my God, this is perfect. Okay. So my name is Grace in Merci.
Grace
and Mercy. Okay. Merci. Okay.
Merci.
Cute.
Okay.
Cute.
Yeah.
I like the
Merci
like
beaucoup.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup. Oui, oui.
Yes.
All right, gentlemen. So, what do we make of this week's episode? And there's lots of takes on it, and I think we can touch on all of it. But what's your personal take?
I think I'm not going to say it was not fair that Jane went home via the competition and the lip sync. I think she did, in fact, lose the lip sync. I think my confusion comes in. I was waiting for Rue to do the Candy Muse, send her home, and then say, wait, we're not done with you yet.
Yeah.
But no, she left.
She did
She's
not.
gone, and I think that's where the confusion comes in, because like you're a clear front runner. You send your clear front runner. She got the Susie Toot edit in the way that Susie Toot was also kind of the front runner and went home in 5th place. Although Jane never had the arrogance that Susie Toot had.
True.
Confusion.
I was shook.
Shooketh.
Shookarina. Like, I couldn't believe it. And yes, I also was waiting for Rue to be like, no, wait, no, come back. I was like, what? It's giving Rue don't really give a fuck no more. Rue is like, child, let's just get this shit over with now. Because Jane going home was, I wouldn't have predicted
Nobody had that on the bingo card.
It was,
That's crazy to me. The only thing I could possibly think about is Rue thinking, I'm going to bring this bitch back for All Stars. Like, that can't hurt.
But, like, that's still stupid, because why not just let her win? Like, don't give her the Jinx Monsoon or the Ginger Minge edit. Like, just let her win the main season.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You guys have always been complaining that this Drag Race is always rigged and is production. Here's the thing.
It still could be.
Yeah, but here's the thing. All right. One thing. She could have said, hey, don't go, because they already had a week where no one went home. They've never had 2 weeks 2 weeks in a
No, they've
have
had more than one save.
Look, they're getting down to the end. I think that they just have to keep the show moving. And then the other thing too is Jane has been in danger 2 weeks in a row. Like, she got close to the bottom last week. She was in the bottom this week, and she clearly lost the lip sync. Granted, she has been the front runner from the very beginning. She has the most. Well, she has the most wins next to Mikey now. Because Mikey has 3 now. But if you're just being fair about it, she went home. Am I shocked? Like everybody, I am. Like, we looked at each other like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Like, completely out of left field. But I think they were preparing us last week. And I think that Jane was the one that prepared us. She was just like, I don't know. I don't want to be in the bottom, and I don't want to go home. And, she kept, like, I don't think she knew at the time, but it was like that hint. Production kept hinting at it. And it was just like, niggas, get prepared. This chick is going home.
So to TJ's point, after Snatch Game, remember when Nene won?
Yes.
And we were like, okay, it's them picking their winner of the season. I said from the beginning, Nene was the only one that kind of gave winner energy. I can see, and I'm not saying it's not fair, because Jane honestly did the worst this episode. Between the challenge and the lip sync, she did not win this episode at all. I agree with her bottom placement. I also agree with her not winning the lip sync. Yeah. However, Ru has saved the front runner before when the front runner has not done the best in the lip sync. Yeah. So, to your point a few weeks ago during Snatch Game, when you said this was them picking their winner, I think maybe this was them picking their winner and Nene is going to win this season.
So I disagree. I said a couple weeks ago that Mikey Darlene is the dark horse. I think that this season could go to any one of those 3, actually.
The season couldn't honestly go to anybody who's left at this point.
True.
However, I'm just looking. I know Drag Race, and I know Drag Race's production hand.
Yeah, but no one saw this happen.
Yeah.
So I just feel like this season now is really unpredictable at this point. You've gotten to the end, and the person that everyone hands down think was going to win has gone home. Yeah. She's left the competition. So now you have Mikey now, who has 3, Darlene, who has come from out of nowhere and is just good week after week after week after week, and they're just loving her. And then Juicy, who we thought should have gone home maybe like 3 episodes ago, she's starting to come back and kill it. So it's just like, what's going on here? There is no front runner anymore.
I feel like this is and has been the most chaotic season of Drag Race I've ever watched, because at a certain point in the season, you know who's gonna win, but I feel like we've had in this one season, we have pointed at like 3 or 4 different people that's like, ooh, they're gonna win, and you're like, you have no idea now, because at first we were talking about Juicy, then we were talking about Jane, obviously. Y'all were kind of rooting for Vita, and so it's like, you don't know who's gonna win at this point. It's giving calamity. It's calamity.
Can I clarify something for a moment?
Yes.
I was not rooting for Vita.
I was
not to win. I like Vita, but I knew from jump Vita wasn't gonna win.
Yeah. Well,
I was rooting for her.
And so Nene as well. Like earlier, we were like, I think Nene's gonna get. I still don't think Nene's gonna win. I think since Jane got X'd, I think they just gave it to Mikey. I think it's Mikey's now because she got 3 wins. She's now the front runner. Yeah. I think Mikey's gonna win. If it's Nene,
I still think Darlene is that dark horse, and she can come back and snatch it from everybody. There's just like something clicked with Darlene several episodes ago, and she has just been like she's on, and the judges are seeing it and they love it.
Well, she said in this episode, Darlene, because when Ru was in the workroom talking to them all, like Darlene said, just learn to lean into the crazy pretty much, right? Mm-hmm. And Ru said, that's exactly it. That's it. So I think that's what Darlene has tapped into. She's just leaned into the chaos that the season is.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we'll see.
it would truly be a surprise if Darlene won. At least it would be a surprise to me.
I would be surprised if Darlene won as well. I would be happy if she won.
I would
Because
too.
I've loved Darlene from the beginning, even from Meet the Queens. Because I
Yeah,
told
you
y'all
did.
I loved her name. There was just something very endearing about her from the beginning for me.
We
and
know you ain't like her.
I do believe if she doesn't win the season, she is definitely a shoo-in for Miss Congeniality
Yeah,
because all of the girls use her stuff. They use her wigs. They use who had her dress. I think Juicy had on her dress during the challenge. Like all of the girls have said they've used Darlene's things throughout the season. So I think if she doesn't win
And
the
I think she's the
season,
most likable.
she's going to win Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
If not her, as far as Congeniality, it'll probably be Vita. Because I remember everybody being like really broken up when Vita left, and how I guess you know how much of
Or
a
it could be a
friendship
tie. They've tied for Congeniality before.
they have.
Yeah, I feel like it was more recent. They've tied for Congeniality.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
okay. Go ahead.
Well, then let's get into the episode. Let's start with this horrific mini challenge that they had.
Oh my God, the puppets!
Horrible. They should never do that again.
Everybody failed with the
Very bad.
puppets.
Listen, this is the first time ever that production has won money.
That's crazy.
For
They
having
gave
to sit
money
through,
to production.
and Ruth said for having to sit through the unedited version of this,
That's crazy.
we're giving the production.
They had to spend $2,500.
And between like 8 people.
Yeah. Still is money.
I was going to say, I'd take it.
That's a tip.
It was crazy. No, it was really, really bad. Like, everybody was bombing left and right. It was just like, honestly, it was like a war. People just dropping missiles left and right. It was just like boom, boom, boom. It was so bad.
Pretty bad.
Sorry.
It was pretty bad. I don't think... I think that's also indicative of why I'm not really excited about the queens that are left. Because I'm like...
Have they ever done this before? Puppets?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every season.
Like, just about every season, if not every season. I feel like as far as like that type of challenge, the only person left that could really, the only two people left that could really deliver that type of challenge, I would say would be Mikey and Darlene.
Yeah.
But they bombed. Both of them bombed.
Like literally everybody bombed.
That's why I'm like, what is this?
But this is why I was saying, this is why I was saying too last week, just give Jane the win already, because everybody who's left, I'm not saying the queens are bad, but I feel like they're all like on the same level playing field. I felt like Jane, out of everybody who was left, was like the only star that was still around as far as like excelling in challenges, excelling in the workroom. She was an all around like personality in the workroom.
She had her 2 worst weeks too late in the competition. If this would have happened in the beginning, it'd have been like, okay, whatever. But literally, her 2 worst weeks were last week and this week, and then she ended up in the bottom. And here's the thing: we talked about this. I said Jane's going to be in the bottom this week, and she's never lip synced in front of the judges.
She has. She just never lip synced for the bottom.
Right, but what I'm saying is though, she never had to do it with that pressure. I don't know if she could handle it, and she didn't handle it well at all. I don't know if she just didn't know the words. She didn't
know the words.
She didn't emote it enough.
She didn't have any energy.
It was just like, oh girl. It got to a point after Homegirl did the somersault flip. I was like, nope, that's it. Jane, you're going home. When Mimi did that somersault flip, I was like, that's it. Pack up your bags. You're out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all want to get into these looks, Cha? Or what do you have? What clips do we have?
I have everything. I have clips from the Maxi Challenge, and I have...
let's do the Maxi Challenge first.
Whew, okay.
And then the runway.
It's so much. This was so much. All right. First up, we have Darlene as the shoplifting Karen.
I thought this was cute. I felt like she and Rue were just playing more so than her being a Karen.
She was a Christian.
And I kind of fault Rue for that because I feel like Rue didn't give her the space to truly be a Karen. You could tell they were literally just playing with.
They were having fun.
Like they weren't like, she's still leaning to the like, oh bless your heart role of it that she said. But I don't think the way she and Rue were bantering allowed the space for her to really amp up the Karen. You could tell they were just having fun.
Yeah, and so I think Darlene's was the funniest. Like I literally laughed a couple of times at Darlene's, but I think she's the one that did not at all give Karen. So I'm like, are we judging it based on who gives Karen the most, or are we judging it based on like who's the funniest? Because out of all 5 of them, I really liked Darlene. I loved hers. It was hilarious. But she
It was
did not.
hilarious because her and Rue played
Yeah,
well
but
off
it
of
wasn't
each other.
Karen.
It was not Karen at all.
Yeah.
But
No.
I think, Rue just loves being silly. Rue
Yeah.
loves, he just
Hence
likes to have
his
fun.
skits on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's all you got to
Yeah.
look at.
So I think because Darlene allowed Rue to play and Rue in turn did the same, I think that's why she was rated high, because they were just being crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
Okay, next up we have Juicy, who honestly I thought she would be in the bottom.
I thought
she did well. I thought
Oh my
for
gosh.
Juicy, especially because it's Juicy, like that's Darlene's dress, I believe. But I thought she did good. I thought she did better than Jane.
She was a Karen.
She was sure of herself. She was like a Latino Karen. I thought Juicy did
Listen,
well.
coming over the fence, that was very Karen-esque. The one thing that got me, and because I've seen this so many times, where these Karens, they will walk in front of an object or a person, and she pretend to get hit by their car. She's like, well, like that was hilarious. That was stereotypical Karen behavior.
It's
like
true.
she gave you Karen. So
Yeah.
like for her, like I was like, Juicy did it. She gave you Karen. I thought that she executed it well. She gave the a Latin Karen, not like the white Karen, but it was really, really good. Loved it. I thought she was like safe.
She seemed sure of herself
She did.
in this challenge, where
did.
in so many of these challenges, she's not very sure of herself. Was it funny? Haha, no. But Juicy, I thought did well. I want her to let go of the dancing. And the reason why I say that is because her very first line was, they're coming from salsa class, not salsa dance class, but salsa making class. Like, why did you even have to say that? Like, leave, girl, we know you're a dancer. We know you can dance.
Okay.
Let it go. It does not have to be implemented in everything that you do.
Oh.
There must be a cute boy outside.
No, it's not a cute boy. A car alarm was going off, and I was making sure it was not mine, because I've been seeing these little kids like play around. I was like, if these motherfuckers hit my car, so, no, I think so. Juicy, I feel like, was very deeply on the Karen side, whereas Darlene was very deeply on the humor side. Like they were almost polar opposites. What I did like about this is the fact that Juicy decided to go Latin as a Karen, because I'm like, the whole thing about a Karen is that she's a white woman. So I'm like, why would you?
Not necessarily. I feel like it started that way, but if you watch these people on the internet, Karens are not specifically white.
I ain't never seen that non-white.
Oh, I've
Karen.
seen quite a few Latin Karens.
I've seen
I have
Latin
never
Karens.
seen it.
Yeah, I've seen black Karens too. Like, yeah,
It's fine.
Nasty part.
No. So I'm drinking, my bad. I'm drinking coffee, and I got to the bottom, and there are grounds in it. So I was like, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I honestly had written Juicy off 2 weeks ago, and like she's just been stepping up her pussy for the last 2 weeks. Like, girl, you're safe.
Yeah.
So,
I guess. All right, next up, we do have Jane.
I was disappointed.
I 100% agree with what Michelle said, though. Like, she had a very specific character. She had very specific things that she wanted to say. She came out and did it, but because she was so stuck in that character and what she wanted to do, she didn't allow herself to have fun, and that's where her downfall was.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like she didn't push it, she didn't go far enough. I was still sitting there waiting for her to just like, because like she had the look, she had the space to do it, and like it was a perfect scenario. Like no one in this challenge said, let me speak to your manager. Like, why did no one say that? That was a perfect spot for her to say, let me speak to your manager.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh girl, you missed the opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she didn't go. She didn't go hard enough. She didn't go
Mm-mm.
far enough. She didn't. Yeah, it was disappointing, especially for
I'm,
Jane, who has done so
yeah,
well. It was
yeah.
very disappointing. I mean, and I agree with you. Like she obviously was. She deserved to be in the bottom this week. I just don't know if she deserved to go home this week, considering she was the front runner. This would have
Yeah.
been a perfect opportunity for a double save, and I truly don't understand why Rue didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
unfortunate for Jane. It really is very unfortunate for
It
her.
is unfortunate for her, and I think this was like a wake up call for her because I saw a video of her watching the show. They were at a watch party. I don't know where she was at, and like after they announced she was going home, like she was crying, and people were commenting that I'm sure she made peace with it, but to actually watch it again, I'm sure it was heartbreaking to see that because like she got really close to the end, and then all of a sudden like it's just like snatched away.
And exactly that. Like I'm sure at some point I'm sure when like she became the front runner and she started doing so well, I'm sure she was like, oh my God, I could win this thing. And then to just kind of falter, 2 weeks in a row,
And
sure,
it
but not
wasn't
even
really
like
that like bad. It
that's
really
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
that bad.
It wasn't like she bombed. She just
No, she
didn't
didn't.
do as well. And I guess at this
Yeah.
point in the competition, it's gonna be like that. But like, damn, like that's
Girl.
crazy. That's
But see,
crazy.
and that's the thing too about this season in particular with all of these girls. I keep saying it, but like all of them have kind of been on the same level playing field. So it's like nobody is like a standout
You just said it
enough
from the beginning.
to where if you do make these mistakes, that you would kind of be worth saving. Yeah, Jane was kind of like that star, but I felt like all of these girls felt the same this entire season. There wasn't like a Simone or a Sasha Colby. Like if Sasha Colby would have ended up in that situation, Sasha Colby would have been saved.
Absolutely.
And they're like, and so it's just like, unfortunately, because these group of girls are all so closely comparable,
Balanced.
yeah, I can see why Jane, unfortunately, she didn't have room to falter because here we are.
Yeah.
Like I said, if this happened in the beginning, she would have been okay. She'd have been fine. Maybe they would have got the double save, or whoever she was up against, they would have sent them home. But like literally, it just was. I don't think it was possible. And I said it before, like the judges. I was like, Nene and Jane are going to be in the bottom, and one of these girls is going home, and it's not going to be a good episode, a good ending to this episode.
I said this last week. I thought it would be Nene and Juicy. I really thought it was going to be Nene and Juicy, and I hope we get this next week. I still want a Nene and Juicy lip sync. I want it badly.
But here's the thing too. That's going to be another shocker too, because never mind. This would be Juicy's 4th time in the bottom, and it would be Nene's 3rd. So never mind.
And I don't care. At that point, I don't care who goes home. I just want to see the lip sync.
Yeah.
I just want to see the lip sync.
I think we will inevitably see it if they do like the lip sync thing for the crown.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can honestly... I see what you're saying. Because like the save might come next week and they may still decide to do a top 4. And if they decide to do a top 4, that means that's next week. The following week is more than likely the lip sync Lollapalooza between the former contestants. And then that following week is the finale. So I can honestly see it being a top 4 break for them. And then they'll do the lip sync thing again in the finale, like they have been doing.
Okay.
I mean, the past few seasons has either been a top 4 or top 5. It's been a while since it's been a top 3.
Okay. True. Well, all right. Next up, we have Mikey.
And honestly, Mikey honestly won this challenge. She was the best Karen.
She had everything.
And Mikey, I will say, Mikey was given woman in this car.
Yeah. Well, she's been given woman.
No, but like she was given like the coma. It was funny. Mikey, I can see Mikey winning this competition.
Mikey's going to win. She's going to win.
The whole I'm going to sleep.
and the slow reply. That was funny.
I was like, she needs to run, and she did it. I was like, yes, that was perfect way to end this. She took off, That is a carrot.
Yeah, I will say, even though I need to go back and rewatch it because I don't remember being very much entertained by hers on the episode.
She was funny.
Honestly. But I feel like she was kind of the perfect balance. Whereas some people went fully Karen and some people went fully humor, like Darlene. I feel like she was kind of the perfect balance. Yeah. So I can see why she won. She did the best as far as what the challenge called for.
Yeah.
If they would have just went on full humor, I feel like Darlene should have won, honestly. But I feel like like I said, she was the perfect balance. So, but yeah, I feel like she's going to win this competition now. She's the front runner now.
Listen, the title of this episode is called Karen's Gone Wild. She's the only one that went wild in Rogue. Like, she literally did everything. She fell asleep. She walked. She humped the car. She ran away.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, she did everything.
Okay, last up for the challenge, we have Nene.
This one got on my nerves for some reason.
It was chaotic, which, I mean...
It was very and not in a good way.
Not in a good way. That's what it was. It was not chaotic. And so whereas Mikey's was chaotic in a good way, Nene's was chaotic in a bad way.
And honestly, I feel like Rue felt it as well because out of all of the challenges, he gave Nene the least.
Yeah.
I felt like he just was kind of like... I think he was trying to volley with her, but I don't know. It just felt... Yeah, I was over it.
Listen, I have to say this. This is a little off topic, but it's on topic because they brought it up. This was a great... I think Rue did really well in this challenge himself with playing all the different characters. I thought he was funny. I thought he leaned in, and he gave as much as he got. And of course, this was a lead into the trailer for his new movie that's coming out. That
my God, have you seen that trailer?
See it.
I saw it probably during the episode, I think a commercial. I did see the trailer, yeah.
It's hilarious. Go and watch the full trailer. It's hilarious. We're going to go see it.
It looks silly.
It is.
It looks
okay. I'm certain it's silly. I'm certain it's a fool.
And can I just say, Jujubee, it will be in everything that RuPaul does. Child, and I was actually glad to see her in it though.
But she brought back like most of the queens, like Ginger Minj is in it, Simone is in it.
There's a lot of motherfucking queens.
Brooklyn Heights is in it. Jujubee is in it.
Practically all the queens.
Yeah, all of the queens. But it's a lot of even like celebrities that pop up in it too. Yeah. Like when they were given the list of names of everybody in it, it was just like throw it all together.
Yeah. So many damn people.
I'm looking forward to that.
Maybe we should do a review of that movie.
Okay.
We can.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We can.
Well, that was the last...
Just keep in mind, the movie is completely satirical. It is not meant to be taken seriously. Yeah. This is. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to our audience who expect some type of quality from this movie. You are not going to get any type of quality from this movie. This will be like a Tubi movie in theaters. So just prepare yourself for it to be completely asinine.
Completely foolish.
Yeah.
Completely foolish. Yeah, I'll see it. I feel like we should do a special episode on it or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into these looks.
Runway, Darlene. Oh, so the category
you don't
was
have to reveal.
Wholesome to... Oh, I thought I did. But it was so quick.
Hers was
way too quick.
Hers was
way too, like, as soon as she hit the runway, she took it off. So just trying to get this clip alone, like...
Yeah.
It was hard to get the reveal.
But another one, she leaned into it. She was in the golden shower.
They loved it.
Yeah.
They loved it.
The golden shower, it was all over her, even on her nails.
Yeah. I appreciate, compared to all the other queens, I appreciate Darlene didn't go like dominatrix, because literally that's what everybody else did. And I'm like, okay. So the category was wholesome to foldsome, which I think is a really cute name for the category. For those who do not know, foldsome is, I think, an annual kind of street fair market in Folsom, California. Yeah, in I think somewhere in California. Yeah. Where all the LGBTQIAXYZs get together and just be raunchy.
Be free.
We need to make a pilgrimage.
I don't even think raunchy is the right word. It's about freedom. It's about freedom of expression.
Yes,
I feel like raunchy gives it like a negative connotation.
You're right. But it do begin raunchy sometimes too.
It does. But like again, that's just a part of the freedom of it all.
True. So, and it's very like kink friendly, fetish friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about just coming out and being
All
free.
the things.
All
All
the
the
things.
things.
And so I appreciate her, like I said, not going like dominatrix and actually going like something like you would see some water sports FOs. Now, I don't know this, I've never been, but I would imagine you would see some water sports happening on the streets of Folsom. So I really appreciate
Most
that she
likely.
leaned into that. I like
Yeah.
this.
It looked good.
Yeah.
It did look good. Yeah. All right. Next up, Jane's.
I didn't understand the.
Me neither.
It's given Ebenezer Scrooge, Ghost of Christmas Present or Past. And I didn't understand the transition. I felt like they were just two completely different things.
Like Moulin Rouge and Scrooge.
I 100% understand Jane's bottom placement this episode.
Me too.
I 100% get it.
And I think that's where the agony of this episode is. It's like, you know she's a front runner, but you know she did bad, but you don't want her to go home. It's just like, oh, you're torn.
Like you said, she just did poorly at the wrong time.
Yeah.
She really did poorly at the wrong time.
I guess so.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Juicy.
I thought this was cute.
Me too.
Yeah, Juicy, like these past 2 weeks, I have been proud of Juicy again. I'm still like not back on the Juicy train completely, but I will say
Juicy Light?
She has come back into my good graces.
I think also what helps is that the fact that she hasn't had to lip sync and perform, so you're not seeing it every single week. Yeah. That might help also.
Maybe.
So I suppose I really like this look, and I really like the story of it. Like you go from Alice in Wonderland, Poppers, and then you become the Cheshire Cat. Like that is genius. I loved that, and I think she looked really good, especially in the Alice look. I love that big poofy vinyl dress. I like the hair on her. I think this was really, really cute.
She didn't give you a pussycat wig.
She did not give hair. I like her pussycat wigs, but I think this one actually looked really good on her. She looked really pretty. This was such a good runway for Juicy.
I wish the Cheshire Cat was a little bit more Cheshire Cat than just cat.
I agree.
Well, I mean, like in makeup or something?
Like something to like emulate the big smile or something.
Yes.
It was just like black cat more than just like Cheshire
I think it's hard
cat.
because
like she could have did the stripes that the Cheshire Cat has. Like it could have just been more of a nod to the Cheshire Cat.
It was still good. We're just nitpicking here.
It was still good. I'm not taking anything away from her, but I do too. But to tell the entire story, I wish it would have been more of.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't get Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, it was just black. It was ISIS.
It was ISIS. Yeah, I didn't get Cheshire Cat until much, much, much later. So yeah, I think it could have been done better. It could have been done better for sure.
Yeah, I thought that between her and who won this one again? Oh yeah, Mikey. It could have been between the two of them to actually win this episode.
Can I say something? This is kind of off topic, just a little bit off topic.
Okay.
I love T.S. Madison on this judging panel.
Me too.
I love how she is firm but fair. She doesn't tear these girls down while giving them negative critiques. And even the negative critiques don't feel negative. They just feel like this is what you could have done. This is what I wanted for myself. Especially the way she critiqued Jane in this episode. She was like, I wanted more Karen. You can be a judge and give criticism without being mean.
And we don't need to talk about who that is.
And I make T.S. Madison
a regular.
She is a regular, but bring her back more. The slots where you would put that other person, just put T.S. in it. Like put Maddie in it. I don't want to see anybody else but Carson, the hilarious Ross Matthews, and T.S. Madison. Make them your permanent rotation. Just stop it there.
I'm gonna go further. I want her permanent. I want her permanently on the judging panel. Like, I would love that dynamic of all three of them. Michelle, Rue, and T.S. Madison. I would love that dynamic like every week, and I would love Maddie's critique every week. Maddie's probably too busy to do it permanently, which I love.
That's what I was going to say. That
she's a very busy girl.
But here's the other thing too. What if they had her also not only as a judge, but like a coach in the back, like to kind of give like helpful tips?
I could see that too.
Yeah.
Like have her go back in the Untucked Room each episode and just like
words of encouragement.
Oh, I would love that. Drag race. We're giving y'all fantastic ideas. Make it happen. But it is a stark difference that how good you feel when a certain person, when T.S. Madison is on the judging panel. Like, like you said, you're going to get good, honest critique, not something to tear you down. So, yeah. Next up.
Next.
We have Mikey.
I love this. I love this.
Her hair was a rose petal.
I love the entire look. And even though you said you're glad, Darlene didn't do the dominatrix, I think out of all the dominatrix looks,
and she was first.
Mikey did it well. Mikey did it the best. I just felt like
I agree.
She looked good. She looked good.
I think this is the best she has ever looked on the runway for this season. And nitpicking, I would like the full dominatrix to be the same color as the boots. Like it being black, and the boots being green kind of threw me.
I think the leather was like I don't think it was black. It looked kind of like grayish, greenish. Well, no, it had like a green tint to it.
But think about it. That's intentional because she was a rose, and the stem of the rose is like a greenish color. So I think that's where that came from.
I think the leather did have like a slight green tint, but I was going to point out the details of how she had the red tape on her nipples, like to kind of like little stuff like that. It matters when it matters, right?
True.
So I can I understand the boot color when she has on the top of it.
Yeah, me too.
That is black, but still.
Yeah,
the boots are green.
To me, it would have been nice. It would have given you like poison ivy if it was all green, and I would have appreciated that more. But yes, this was a really good week for her. Obviously, she deserved to win.
Yeah.
Last up, we have Nene. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Nene's runway.
There's something about Nene's walk, and I think I've said this before. There's something about her presentation that irks me a little bit. I think it's the very harsh movement. She does like this
robotic move.
Okay.
And she does it every runway.
Mm-hmm. That's her walk.
I don't like her.
It's like Discord's walk. She got her signature walk.
No, I don't want it.
Speaking of Discord, can we talk about Discord for just a moment?
We can.
Okay.
I love Discord now.
Post-season, there's something about her that I'm just like, why didn't I see this on? Why didn't I see this on the show?
And why did they edit out her message on the board when she left? If you notice, there was much more on with that she wrote in the lipstick that they edited out, and part of it was E.13 and BLM. So when Nene was reading it, they edited. Either she didn't read it, which I doubt, or they edited that out.
I did not realize that.
Go back and watch it because if you look at when I was watching, I saw BLM on the mirror, and I was like, okay. But they did not air Nene reading that part. And there was another part. If you look, you can look behind her. It says like "Eat the Rich" and BLM. They did not air that part.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that notwithstanding, like her what you packing was really cute. She looks different, and I don't know what it is. I can't tell what it is.
I'm telling you, it's the season 3 filter. It's not as harsh as season 1, but it's like the season 3 filter that they put on that show. But she did look really good.
And before we started recording, I'm randomly scrolling. I don't follow her, but I see a reel that she's posted about her walk. And it's really cute. And also, she's wearing like a very skimpy bathing suit in one of them. And I'm like, no, wait a minute, Discord. Hold on, Discord. You looking kind of
What's her name?
Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, go look at that. It's given. Damn. But yeah, shout out to Discord.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's it, right? Because the lip
We
sync
have
in
a
the
lip sync,
bottom.
but we've
It
already
was
talked.
it was Nene
Yeah,
and
we've already
Jane,
talked about
and
We
Jane
kind of
just
completely dismissed Nene's runway. What did y'all think about her look?
it was okay.
It was
wasn't
okay.
any. Yeah, I think honestly she was it wasn't the greatest. I do believe that she and Jane belongs in the bottom.
And that's
I
why
agree.
I don't want her to win.
Yeah.
Because she
And
hasn't.
she's been in the bottom 2 weeks in a row now, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's why I don't think she's gonna win. If she wins, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be disappointed. And it's because like she's not giving me winner energy.
Yeah, not so much anymore.
No.
Mikey is giving me oh gosh, what's the little young lady's name that I used to love from a couple seasons ago?
Not George's.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, what was her name? It'll come to me anyway.
Okay.
But before let's wrap this up. Final thoughts for this episode and what you're looking for the next few episodes, because we're getting close to the finale.
I will say the episode was fair. Regardless of how you feel about it, the episode was completely fair. Shocking, yes. Confusing, je suis pardon. Yes, it was very. I was confused. However, again, it was fair, and I'm glad they were being fair. Again, like I said, I want to see T.S. Madison more on the panel, and outside of that, that's all I have.
TJ.
I guess I have to agree. It was fair. Disappointing, but fair. That's it. I'm ready to get this season over with. At this point, I'm very much ready to get the season over with.
Same.
Yeah. I thought this episode was a good episode. Like I said, I think that Juicy and why am I blanking now?
Nene?
Mikey
had a great episode, and I think that the episode played out the way it was supposed to play out. It's just unfortunate that Jane went home. She had a bad 2 weeks in a row, and it's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's so unfortunate, but I think that, like you guys said, I think she'll be back for All Stars.
When she comes back for All Stars, as long as they don't do that as long as it's a regular season of All Stars and not that raggedy bracket foolishness, Jane will come back to All Stars and win, unless she's on an All Stars with somebody like Saphira.
Okay.
And even if she is on All Stars with Saphira, I can see them being top 2.
Yeah, I can see that too. I have a feeling the brackets are here to stay. I have a feeling that's probably going to be the way they do All Stars from now on.
I hope not.
Or at least for a while.
I did see that they are in the midst of, or they're beginning to film another All Winners All Stars. It's rumored that my girl will be back, and I can't wait to see her back in competition. Simone. Simone.
Okay. I would love that.
I would love to see Simone.
Love
Me
Simone.
too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this was a great episode. So don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to comment, and then also hit the notification button so you can get notified every time we drop a new video.
It's not working. Give it up.
New videos drop every Monday morning for Drag Race Recap at 8 a.m. So, in the meantime, have a great work week ahead. Have a great weekend. And
pray for us as we travel this week. We will be coming to you next week from Chicago.
Chi-Town.
Y'all know all the foolishness that is happening in the airports right now.
Yeah.
And
we're going to spend the day in the airport on Thursday.
Yeah, our flight's not until 5:18.
We're going at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, because I ain't got time for the foolishness.
Like, do y'all know? Yeah. Have y'all heard like y'all's airport is like that?
It depends on the time of the day and the time of the week. So, in order to get away from all the craziness, we're just gonna go early and spend the day in the airport.
Just spend the day in the airport. You know what? I love that. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So, we'll be recording while we're in Chi-Town on Sunday, because that's when we record this show. We don't know where in Chicago where we will be when we record this, but we'll be in Chicago. Probably from the hotel room.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
yeah. Or find
All
that
right.
space to record. But anyway, have a great week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you guys here next week, Monday, for an all new episode of the Recap Show. Deuces!
Bye.
Go, I drop. When I trip, I pop.